you ride. If you can ride the Ultra Classic, it doesn't matter ride this. It ain't be super low. Doesn't matter anything picking up this bike and all bikes. A few reasons why we don't want you to pick up a motorcycle. If you have a bad back or bad knees, don't lift, call roadside assistance. If the bike is leaking any fluids or if it's on an incline or decline, it could roll away from you, call roadside assistance. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you turn the engine off using the engine cutoff switch. Then you want to go to the back of the bike and you want the bike in gear. And you want it in gear so when you're lifting, it's not going to roll away from you. As you can see, the bike is in gear. If it wasn't, I would pull down on the shift lever to bring it into gear. And the next step is a really important step. It's also a step that gets forgotten the most. I hear it all the time that people forget this step, and that is to put the side stand down. And you can imagine what's going to happen if you forget this step. The bike's going to go on the other side, and that's very common. I hear that I hear that all the time. So I'll explain in a few minutes how to pick it up from that side, or if the bike falls on that side to begin with, how to pick it up from that side as well. So you want to make sure you clear the rocks, the gravel, where you're going to be sitting, because, or actually where your feet are going to be, because you don't want to slide. So get rid of all that loose gravel, rocks. There's two ways of doing this. If you've watched this online, they have you sitting down against the seat. I find this very difficult to do because I'm down so low and I don't have very good use of my leg muscles. So I like to be up on the seat. So if you've tried this in the past and you couldn't do it, change where you're sitting. It makes all the difference in the world. Just that simple little sitting technique makes such a world of difference. So I'm actually now up on the seat, and now I can use those leg muscles to rock the bike back. Left hand knuckles out, I'm going to grab the hand grip. My right hand is just going to rest on the fender, and I'm going to use my legs to rock the bike up. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is foot placement. I like one foot in front of the other. Some people like their feet side by side. All personal preference. And so you can get a firm grip with the road surface, and you can rock the bike back. You don't want to roll over on the seat as you rock. You want to stay firmly planted in the seat so you can feel your leg muscles tense. And at this point, I'm going to rock this bike up to about a 45 degree, nice and easy. Now I can stop. The key here is to stay on the seat. Make sure you stay in the seat so your legs are doing the work. If you have an Ultra Classic or a larger bike, this is the angle of the Ultra when it goes down, or a larger bike. The key with that is to slide down in the seat. Now, if I was like this trying to lift this bike up, I couldn't do it. I just, because of where I'm sitting. Now, if I come down low, I can use those leg muscles, just as you would do with a bigger bike, and you push your way back, taking small little steps. So you're gonna bring it all the way up onto the stand. Now, if the bike falls on the other side, you're gonna do the same thing. Bring that bike up to the 45 degrees or so. As you're holding that bike up with your weight, you're going to turn, grab the hand grips, and bring the stand out and down. Or if you prefer, you can do it another way. Bring that bike up to 45 degrees or so. Now I can turn, grab the hand grips, and straddle the bike and bring the side stand out. Now, I've been doing this for a long